Yo, what is up, people? It is your boy Sneebles right here, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. Okay, so we're back again for some more MK Don's career mode. Obviously, I've been doing this for the last, so many videos. Of course, I'm enjoying this, as I always say. But yeah, so we're going to go straight ahead with it. Obviously, I've been away for the last couple of days, obviously in Portugal, when I went to go see Arsenal against Vitória. Didn't really end well, considering it was probably the worst game I've ever seen. It was 1-1, obviously in the end, if you obviously follow, Europa League. I was going to say Champions League then, but if you follow Europa League, obviously you'd have known, or football in general anyways, that obviously Arsenal drew in the end 1-1. We were 1-0 up, but then conceded literally in the last minute, some random bicycle kick from, again, a random player from a random club. So, I mean, they're quite a good team in Portugal, I've heard, but I don't really know much about them. But I mean, they've done well against us at the Emirates, but yeah, it is what it is. But for that, the performance was awful, but the little 2-day break, it's standard stuff really. But yeah, so we're just going to go ahead with this anyways. But yeah, it was alright. So that's all I wanted to say about my little trip away, and apologies for not having a video because obviously I've been away. But yeah, so obviously you would have seen my last video, which I was pre-recorded before I went away. But yeah, so, and that was obviously the start of the season, but into a new season again. Okay, so just to start this video off with a few new signings. I'm not sure if I showed this signing before on the last video. I don't think I did. But we bought this guy called Mitchell van Bergen, a 20-year-old right wing Dutch player on £11,000 a week. Yes, I can afford that somehow. But you know why? I probably can afford him because obviously I've done the little manager thing where you get money, whatever. Obviously I'll probably run out of them soon, probably. But 73 overall, not a bad player. Spent £6.3 million on him. Again, big expensive player. But Ben Rees went the other way as well, so he went the other way. Had a good season with me, Ben Rees, but I just thought, you know what, I'll get someone a little bit better. And at 20 years old, he can develop even better, this guy. So that's all good. And then we got this guy, Nuno Tavares, a 20-year-old who can play left and right back. I needed I think mainly needed a right back, so he could be to cover obviously Sorescu as well. But yeah, at 20 years old, Portuguese, 74 overall, 8,300 a week, and 9.7 million. A lot of money spent on these two guys. But yeah, we'll see if we do sign more players. Also, I need to sell players to reduce the wage bill and everything. So, but yeah, just want to start a video with that, showing you those two signings. If I didn't show you those two anyways, which I don't think I showed this guy anyways, but I'm not sure if I showed you Van Bergen. But yeah, it is what it is. So two new signings, and there you go. So before we get into our first game, I just wanted to show you this guy. Right, this guy on the screen right now. I've never seen someone who looks so peed off to be a footballer. Like, don't get me wrong, you play for Atlanta United. I don't know how good they are, but honestly, there's no need to be like that. How can a photographer? I don't know if this is what they do to get players, obviously pictures onto the game. They take obviously pictures obviously of the players, like when you get your group photo as well, like before the season starts with the team and stuff like that. So I don't know whether it's like that, and they take the image from the club and then whatever and put it on FIFA. I don't know. But this guy does look pretty decent, but for that face, I don't think I'd sign him if I ever had the chance. I mean, look at that. I mean, how would you get away with doing that? Like, it's not a bad thing, but come on, who does that? Who does that? Seriously. Okay, so first game of this video. I've been literally flapping around with the transfer, obviously in the transfer window, looking for potential signings if I can. And there's good old Nuno Tavares there on the right. So yeah, it's got to be a decent player hopefully. But yeah, so we've got Rosenborg next, which could be a tough test actually. They're a big club in, I can't remember where they're from actually. I swear they're Danish or something like that. But anyways, we've got Rosenborg anyway, so we're going to go ahead with that and hopefully win that. So it is what it is. I don't know if it's like, yeah, semi-finals. Yeah, I thought it was. I was thinking to myself, is that semi-finals or not? But yeah, semi-finals. So we either got, I guess, one of them two up there in the final of it. So yeah, so we'll go ahead with it. Hopefully win it. If we don't, it is what it is. But yeah, let's do this. Sildero. Oh, okay, not a bad effort. Gets it in. What a goal from Kieran Agard. To be honest, I was aiming for him, but it didn't go to him. It was actually, in the end, I was actually aiming for someone else. So I wanted A-guard, realistically, but then when I see A-guard being marked, I wanted to, I think it's number 8 here, Gilby. As you see, I was aiming for him, but then A-guard's there and just sort of snatches it. It's 1-0. It's a fantastic header, to be fair. And Kieran A-guard gets us going, 1-0. Oh, Sildare, a great hit there. Oh. So it's the end of the game. We're through to the final of a 1-0 win there, from a 1-0 win, should I say, against Rosenborg. Wasn't easy, to be fair. I probably literally only showed you that chance, probably maybe another chance or something, but we didn't have many shots. We had 12 shots, 6 on target. They had more of the ball, they didn't have any shots, literally. It was very good defensive wise. Nuno Tavares with a 9.4 rating. I think he's my man of match, it seems like. But Agar got my goal, so that is all good, and it is a 1-0 win straight to the final. Okay, so we have sold one of our players. We sold Boateng finally. He has joined some team called CD Tondela, whoever that is. Never heard of him, to be honest with you. But the deal to sell him for 540,000 has been finalised. I get £375,000 of it. Still something, but he's off the books, so that's all good. So I can improve in that area with younger players and whatever. I mean, he's 24, I think, but yeah, it's good to sell him. Obviously, he's off, so that's all good. And also, we see an offer for one of our youngsters for 3 million. Wow. So Benevento, I'm gonna guess that's Portuguese. I don't know. Have shown interest in purchasing Pablo Rivera for a fee of £3 million and 50,000. So just over it. That's quite interesting. He's my young left wing that's come through the ranks. He's worth 2.5. He's only on £550 a week. But at 17 years old, being offered that much, this guy seems like he's been looked at. But I'm not letting him go. Not for 3 million. Not yet, anyways, because obviously he's a young player and he's just come through. So I want to see what he's like during the season. So yeah, that's all good. So bit of business done. Okay, so straight on to our second game of this video. I've been recording actually for nearly an hour already. I've only played one game so far, but yeah, so we're going on to the final anyway against Rizapur, if that's how you say it. So it's the final. Hopefully we can win it. Yeah, a bit of money in the bank as well, and obviously a trophy to start the season. But yeah, so only a 1-0 win over Rosenborg. Wasn't a great game. I mean, I had a lot of shots, but a lot of them actually were blocked, to be fair. It might say I had about, I think, 6 on target out of 12. They had nothing, but yeah, it is what it is. So we're against this team. Hopefully we're going to do well, and then we'll continue with transfers, and yeah, and just do that. So let's go do this. Let's hopefully win it. Oh! I did not expect that. Jesus Christ. Oh, great one too. Sildaro for 1-0. What is that? I mean, I've got the goal. Ramiro Vaca on the pounce, but come on, seriously, what is that? Like, I've opened up my body. I've gone for a right foot, slot it in the bottom corner. But then that happens. It's like, I find that weird sometimes. But Sildaro done well there. If I showed you the bit before, he actually got tackled quite a few times. Managed just to keep his balance and keep the ball. And that's why I got that player still. Awesome player. Deserves playing the games that I give him. And Ramiro Vaca will be my new start on the right mid this year, with Ben Reeves gone. But yeah, 1-0, good start. Oh, what a finish from a Bass. Literally, as you see there, or if I showed you that little bit, I wasn't even talking. I wasn't even, well, I'm not saying I talk randomly during the game, but I wasn't saying it. I was just sat there. I thought, you know what, I'm going to fucking hit it. I turned really well and bam. Abbas has just come on for Kieran Agard, and to be honest, I've got to start him. He's literally, for me, had a great pre-season. Only 6.9 overall on his rating, but he's playing really well for me, honestly. Feels really good. Alright, so there you go. It is the end of that game. Not so impressive in the last 2 games showing you on this video, but it is what it is. Both clean sheets, and obviously 3 goals in total score. And it's pre-season, it is what it is. And obviously, it is the first trophy of the season. So that's all cool. European International Cup. So like I said, pre-season, it's good to get underway, and it's good to get to know your new players as well and everything. So I put a few youngsters out as well, and excuse me, yeah. So we got the win, and that is it. So we're just gonna, obviously as usual, see him lift the cup, another cup, and yeah, doing really well. So there you go. It is a 2-0 win. It is European champions. Well, not literally, but it is that. So yeah, all good. Okay, so we have sold our. I think it was the captain before I actually even started the season with MK Dons. Again, you know, I don't know so much in terms of like who's captain of Dons. I thought, well, it was Dean Lewington, but I think Joe Walsh just sort of took over. So yeah, we sold him for £575,000 in the end. Well, 810, but 575 allocated to me. So that's all good. Also received an offer for from someone called Victoria Cone in Sam Nom. So 240,000. Again, it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but these players ain't all that good. And I'm going to accept that anyways because I do want to get rid of him. He's not going to get any game time, so that'll be accepted. So I should be able to offload him off the books as well. We did get an offer for Serendero in my 18-year-old. I don't know if I told you guys that, but didn't really like him as much, even though he's 18 and he can develop. But at what, he's like 6'1" for a right back. It doesn't seem right to me. So I thought I'd accept that and get rid of him. So £520,000 for that. So we still have to, he still has to agree contract terms with FC Chambly, whoever that is. I don't know. But yeah, so Non, it looks like he could go as well, so that's all good. So again, another player off the books and potential to bring other players in. So okay, so prize money as well of £1.5 million for winning that cup. So that's all good. So yeah, winning the cup, awesome. So I'm going to look at a few transfers probably now as well. But our next game, I think our first game of the season is against Reading as well in the Championship. So looking forward to that. But yeah, it's all good. Okay, so some good news to bring you guys. I've obviously been, like I said, I'm going to be looking at transfers, selling players, bringing players, whatever. We've just bought another guy. I looked at my strikers. Kieran Egg, I'm tempted to let go. I know he had a great season last year, as you guys probably know if you've been watching my last season. Obviously, it was my top goal scorer with 24 league goals, I think. But I just don't think he's up to scratch anymore. Considering his age now as well, he's not as quick. Even his turning, he feels really stiff. So I might let Agar go, being at the age of 30 as well. I think he's 30. And then you've got Reece Healy, who I think is 25. Not a bad age, obviously, but he's not all that. So I was looking to let those two go with this guy coming in, and then obviously get youngsters, whatever. But this guy, 21 years old, Zambian national, 4-year deal. He only wanted an important role, which is all good. So he accepted 4 years, and he's on £15,000 a week. It's a lot again. I've got it, so it's all good. But he was on 20 and a half, so he reduced it down to 5,000, which I was thought, you know what, he's reduced it £5,000 down more. Brilliant deal. He's quite a tall player, if I can see how tall he is. I can't really see on this bit, but he's like 6 foot, I think. I think he's 6 foot on the dot, or 6'1". But £6.3 million. It was actually his release clause. I triggered his release clause and brought him, so that's all good. So Patson Daka from RB Salzburg, is what it is. So yeah, I wanted to get a new striker, and there you go, good business. Alright, so we've just sold Sam Nom, Gnome, however you want to pronounce it. He's gone to Victoria Cone for £240,000. So I get 170,000 allocated the transfer budget. Simple stuff. And we received an offer for Dickinson as well of 440,000 from CD Tondela, which we'll probably accept as well. Scout report, and we've sold Serendero as well, my young right back, for 520,000, but I get 375,000 into my little kitty. So that's all good. So players off the book, so I can bring players in as well and stuff. But yeah, so it's all good. Okay, so some more news on transfers. We have actually sold Dickinson for £440,000. So 300,000 comes to our transfer budget. So Dickinson sold. So we've got youngsters coming in, really proving their worth. Rivera obviously will do well. Henry Vaca will be on my left mid permanently anyways for now. We've just got players that we can play there, so good to get these off our books and other players coming through the academy and everything, so it's all good and everything. So but yeah, we received an offer for our left back, our Chinese left back. I've always called him Beijing. I just the way it says Bei Jiajun. I just couldn't be asked to say Jiajun. Oh, however you pronounce it, I don't know. But yeah, so it is what it is. So we'll probably let him go as well. But yeah, so business done really well. And yeah, players off our books. We'll get other players in as well probably. It is what it is. So good. Okay, so let's go ahead with our first game of the season, the actual whole season in the Championship. we've got Reading away. It's going to be a big test. Hopefully we can come up with a good result. But we're going to do that, play against them first. That'll be the last game of this video. So I don't know how long this video is, but I've been recording for quite a bit. Doing transfers of course as well, so that takes obviously a bit off. So yeah, oh my god. Arsenal sold, I just see down the bottom there, Arsenal sold, what? Lacazette and Aubameyang. Aubameyang's gone to PSG for 68.1 and Lacazette's gone to Atletico for £60.7 million. Arsenal sold two of their best strikers. You know, Aubameyang's getting on, but Lacazette you shouldn't let go. Oh my god, okay, Arsenal let them go. Jesus. Oh, Abbas, I've done too much with it. Oh my god, I thought I'd done too much. I think I probably still did anyways, but oh, could have been 1-0 there. Oh. Oh, great double save from Clementia. It's not easy right now. Great tackle. Good tackle. Naomi Vaca, no one's really tackling me, surprisingly. Come on, Vaca. It's your chance. Oh, it's an own goal. Get in there. I thought I was going to play it to the back, but he just sort of pulled back. I don't know why. But Vaca brought him on for Martinelli. Martinelli had a good game, to be fair, but didn't really do anything wrong. I just thought, you know, bring some fresh legs on. And Vaca, I was going to play it to the back, but he sort of tiny bit pulled back. But get lucky with the own goal there. Haven't really played well, to be honest. I think Reading deserve at least something. But it is 1-0, and that's all that matters, really. It's an own goal. I'll take it. 2-0, last minute. Ramiro Vaca bends into the top corner. Yeah, top bin as you standardly call it. But it is 2-0. Deserve it, to be honest. In the last at least 10, about 15 minutes, Reading haven't really done much. It's just been all me. Pressed them quite well. Played some good football. And quite lucky there. Should really be blocking that. But it's gone top bin, and that's it. It is finally first goal for one of my players anyways, and Vaca gets it, and it is 2-0. And there you go, it is a victory. It is 2-0 to the MK Dons over Reading, at Reading as well. Not an easy game, nowhere near an easy game. To be honest, Reading deserves to at least go 1-0 up, but we just came back, fought back, done well, and it is what it is. So it's 2-0. As you see there, they had decent stuff. They had more possession than me as well all game. But yeah, 6 shots, 10 on target. It is what it is. It's a good start to the championship. Okay, so I'm going to end that video right there. So a good video today. Brilliant stuff. Obviously we won the cup. Obviously the European International Cup. So pre-season cup basically, as we always do at the start. And then obviously we got off to a good start in the championship as well. So that's all good, and we won that. So yeah, really happy with the way it's gone. Transfers wise, so let's just quickly, let's go to Transfer Hub anyways. So go to that, and then we've actually just received a offer from Seattle Sounders from McGrandles of £810,000. I've accepted it. I did actually offer him a new contract. I actually offered him the same money, right? When they asked me what I'm going to give him, obviously, you know, it was on 1700. I thought, you know what, I'll keep it at 1700. That's fine. Straight away they said, you know what, we feel humiliated or whatever, you know, when they chat absolute rubbish, and then just walked out, stormed out. I was like, okay, I've just offered you the same amount, but you got all annoyed with it. So I let him go, and that was that. So well, I put him on the list. I thought, you know what, I'm not having a player that wants to be like that. I don't really start him as much anyway, so I'm not really bothered. But it is what it is. And obviously we've got Beijing, as I told you. He's still obviously negotiating with the Chinese team. So yeah, it's all good. So hope you guys enjoyed anyways. Of course, leave a like obviously, and subscribe, much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video, obviously, of starting this championship season, which I'm really excited to do. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.